More than a year after he was arrested, Ahmed H. finally learned his fate. Through a translator, Ahmed, who cannot be identified, was told he faces a 10-year prison sentence. Guilty of illegally entering Hungary and acts of terrorism. Those acts of terrorism were throwing rocks at the police and using a megaphone. The verdict was met with anger inside the courthouse. Human rights groups called it absurd. The court heard Ahmed had been trying to help his elderly parents escape Syria. They hoped to cross Europe to Germany. But when they and other refugees reached the border of Hungary, guards would not allow them to pass. As violence broke out at the Rozhka crossing point, the state argued Ahmed was among those who threw rocks at the police. They also claim he used a megaphone to encourage the crowd. He says, as the only English Arabic speaker, he was trying to mediate. During the clashes, both refugees and police officers were injured. What happened here was criticised by the United Nations and human rights groups, but that has done nothing to deter the Hungarian government. Far from it. In the last year, the number of refugees entering Hungary has fallen dramatically, and the Prime Minister is determined to keep it that way.
What we see in this case is a coming together of two very dangerous trends. On the one hand, this misuse of terrorism. For any case, the label terrorism is thrown onto it, and you see this type of justice occurring. But on the other hand, it's about how does the society, how does the government treat refugees and migrants more broadly.
Ahmed left his new home in Cyprus to help his parents. There, his wife and 2 children were told he won't be returning until he has served at least 2/3 of his 10-year prison sentence. Duncan Golestani, Al Jazeera, Szeged.